Hey, Pez Death here. I was going to show you guys a really easy way to make a mob gen and be able to capture villagers out of it. Um, the secret to this mob gen is actually using a door. So I'm going to go ahead and build it. If you guys want to watch the whole video, hope you enjoy it. Oops, my bad. So basically this is where you want your mob to fall at. And um, I'll come back and fix this a little bit. I was going to do half blocks there. You want this to go about 22 high is what I usually do. If you don't want um, your mobs to die, which I don't, I want them to live, but I want them to take damage. So to make this easier, I'm going to go ahead and fly. I bought flying from the shop because I had these gigantic lava pours on my island. I'm not on my island right now, I'm on somebody else's, helping them build a um, mob spawner because they didn't know how, and they have no villagers spawning on their island because they have no mobs. Um, well, the villagers actually don't spawn; they zombie spawn, and then you got to turn them with your potion of weakness and then your golden apple after they've done it. After they've eaten the golden apple, sometimes it's an instantaneous spawn. Sometimes it's a 5-minute wait. Since I've reached the max on my island, though they don't even turn, they actually fall through the floor instead of turning into a villager and they just die. So this is actually 23 high, but I'm going to take a block off of the waterway when I'm done here. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or did I? Yeah, it's not 8. I only brought 2 buckets of water with me because I'm just going to make an unlimited water source. That way I don't have to keep going down and getting water. Oops. Oh, too close to the edge. So that one's going to be a little short on the backside, obviously. You'll still get the mobs you want. It doesn't matter. You just have to fix it so the water, put signs on the inside so the water doesn't fall down all the way and then they don't take no damage. And then basically they die from flooding. So, as you know, the monsters will spawn on the higher platform, and they will sense your villagers or you or your animals. I don't even think they sense animals, but they'll sense you or your villagers, and they will walk around in here, get in the water. The water will push them down here, where they will take damage on impact and be very weak. So you can punch them or use a weapon or whatnot to kill them. I'm just going to build it out until it says I can't, because this one is messed up. So I'm close to the end of his island. So let's get this platform built as fast as we can. Because you guys are probably not going to watch all this. For a second there, I didn't think I was going to fly. The flying is pretty cool. It's a 30-day. It's 30 days of flying. I was tearing down these gigantic pillars I made. They went from the very top of my island to the very bottom of my island. With I was doing water, lava, and then I was pouring water on top to make giant pillars to raise the level of my island. And then they were like kind of an eyesore at the end there, so I was like, oh, I want to take those down. So I was taking them down, but I just died like a lot, and I kept losing all my my XP levels for enchanting and stuff, and I was getting pretty frustrated, and the time it was taking to do it was very frustrating, and so I decided that I'll go by the flying for the 30 days. Very much worth it. I've gotten a lot done on my island with it, even though my island was pretty done, but you can only do things sooner, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops, it is easy. I've already had built all my spawners and stuff. I did redo them when I got to flying, but I redid them with quartz, because I found quartz has a really high point spread when it comes to leveling your island. Quartz was like one of the #1 things. So every time I go to the Nether, I would try to bring back as much quartz as possible, so I could continue to build the top layer of my island all quartz. And I did, and it looks really, really good. So we're going to put a couple signs right here. Yeah, I gotta put it in there. Nobody will ever see it, but hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, so now we want to take... I'm giving myself 2 waters, because I'm gonna need them, and then we're going to go and fill it in, and then break out. Okay, so let's get this one going. Technically, I really didn't have to do that on this one. There's a trick here is to shift on the edge of that. You're going to put another sign there. Shift on the edge of that. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. And then that creates the sign to be a little higher, which stops the water. Now I'm going to finish my platform. I also use the 4 hoppers in the bottom going into, I gotta make them go into 2 separate chests, not one single chest. I think right now I have them going into one, so I do need to fix that. I like to, I thought about doing it where you can do it 5-way or 4-way, where you can have it go, each one going into a different chest. This is how the chests would sit. You'd be able to get chests everywhere. Trying to build this as fast as I can. There's a viewing building there. It's probably not the most exciting thing. This is easy, so I just want to get that. It's not too much smaller, but it is smaller. You'll still get plenty of mob spawns. You can fill up a double chest in about, I fill them up about 30 minutes. Most of the items now are pretty useless to me on my island, but now we just got to build the walls 3 high. I'm doing this one a single layer. A lot of times I build these double or triple layer. The first layer is survivors fall. The next 2 layers are all death, and that creates a lot of spawns, and you get a lot more items a lot faster. So when you're leveling up your island and you really need, you know, bone meal and maybe sticks or glassware for making potions and stuff. When I first start off, that's how I get all that stuff. Even my redstone dust, I got it all from mob spawns from the witches. Even they drop glowstone dust, so you can make you can get all your start glowstones. I think I got my first like 6 glowstones from witches. I got a bunch of redstone from witches. I was getting like a stack a day of redstone, which really put me ahead, because one of the challenges is like this ridiculous amount of redstone you have to come up with to and all these redstone items you have to make. And luckily I was kind of ahead when it came down to it. I didn't have a lot to get at the end because I had got the redstone from witches. So some of the challenges give you redstone, a little bit of redstone. Some of the challenges gave you a lot more, but there was not enough to complete the redstone challenge, where you had to have like blocks of redstone, all kinds of redstone torches, comparators, basically all redstone items, and you had to turn it in. And so what I did was I just kept farming those witches to get all that redstone. Whoa. Alright, let's jump up and let's grab some cobble. Almost out of items, that means we're almost done. That's the guy I'm building it for. Wanting to know if I'm almost done. Now these are really easy too if you want to add levels to this. Basically all you got to do is take off this row, this center row here, and then basically model your floor plan. Make sure it's 3 high and not too high, because where the water drops down at is going to take down one level, so that area will be too high. So you want to make sure your mobs can spawn and walk into the water. If not, you just wasted a floor. I'll be sad when my flying's over. Okay, it's really dark in here, so now monsters will be able to spawn. The monsters are going to walk around, they're going to sense you, or just be like, wanting to, hit on another monster or whatever. And they're going to fall down here. Their items are going to go into there. You're going to be standing on the outside of this. I want to fix these. Make sure I did them right the first time. I'm not 100% sure if I did, so I'll make sure. Alright, so now I'm going to put back this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and I'm going to get rid of this bottom layer, and I'm going to put those there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create half blocks, / workbench. It's not how to spell workbench. Still not. There we go. So I'll make a couple of these little dudes here. And then I want to put them here. And then I'm going to put a door before we do any more work here. I brought the door with me. And then we're going to put the button. I'm going to put the button there so the door will open. And then, not that it matters, but I'm going to put, just to make it look more flush. Alright, so we have the monsters in spawn, you'll be able to kill them here. We have our door, so if we get a villager trapped in there, the villager will jump up there and come out, or any other mob, so you want to kill all the other mobs first. Now, you're wondering, well, how do you can tell if it's a villager? Well, this is how you're going to tell. You destroy all these blocks, like that, and then you're going to take black glass and put it here. And the cool thing about black glass is you can see them, they can sense you, but such things like creepers and stuff like that, they will not blow up, because it's like a solid block basically. You can see in and everything. So let's zoom back here. This is it. Okay, so we got a full monster spawner. We have our access point. We have our chest, so we can collect items. Now we need to make our trap. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little path. Then we want to make sure this is solid, because another thing too, the sun can't destroy your monsters behind black glass, which is very good if you have a zombie villager in there. Another trick with zombie villagers, or zombie villagers, is if you are warping out of your area to get, let's say, golden apple, or to go and you leave them, a lot of times they will despawn. So what you want to do if they despawn, so they don't despawn, is you want to throw an item at them, and throw an item at them and they hold it, then they can't despawn. I do not know why that works or anything, but I do know it works. I've done it enough times with losing guys I couldn't figure out, and I noticed sometimes guys would stay, and I noticed that, wait a minute, this guy has a thing in his hand. So I started playing with it and realized that if they have an item in their hand, they don't despawn. Alright, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to run with your let your villager out. You're going to run in here, you're going to run through there, you're going to have a door on that side, and then you want to put a door on this side with a pressure plate, and then once you run through that one, he will go there. Then you're going to come back around as fast as you can, and you're going to shut the door on this side. Then he'll be trapped on both sides, or you can do a pressure plate. Pressure plate shouldn't work for them, so. And then you can feed them their apple. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I taught you guys something. Like it if you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching.